Hello, Usha ma'am. Happy New Year 2024. And here we're going to have a rendezvous with you. You've been the highest scorer for the walking club of GIGF 2023. And it's our pleasure to have you. And we want to really understand, what made you start this goal of running the kilometers of the year and a little more about yourself, how you got into running.
Hi, this is Usha. Happy New Year to everyone, and a big congratulations to all the finishers, and a big thanks to you, Vidya. It would not have happened without you. Big thanks to you. You started it. All along, I was doing it alone, like I told you before also. I was doing 2021, no, 21, 22. 23 happens to be my hat trick. The 21 and 22, I was doing it all alone. I would say, okay, we'll do. Okay, we'll do. So it used to drag along to November, sometimes to December. This time, July, I think June or July, I completed it. It was because of, that everybody joining in, motivating each other. That's the essence of it. Well, how I joined running was, I was into this family, and the family cage of that family, all the birds flew off. What else did I have to do? I was feeling so claustrophobic sitting inside the house. I said, okay, this is not the way I want to be. I am not like this. Then it was my friend Ram Kumar who said, come on, come out, like go for a walk or do something like that. I started doing that and I just got hooked onto it. Initially, you won't believe I started with a salwar kameez and dupatta and I started walking. Then my daughter used to say, "What is this, ma? What are you doing?" So the dupatta went off first. And then she said, "Why are you wearing salwar? Wear a track pant." So the salwar went off, came the track pant. Then once the track pant came in the t-shirt. Once the t-shirt came, then the shorts. And now I can't go back to anything else. So that is how I progressed, not only in walking, even in the dresses that I wore, I progressed like that. Well, I had a good exposure with my running group, CR, with Chennai Runners, Pillar Pacers. And then, of course, that was Ram Kumar who again put me into that running group. From that running group, you say when you want to do something, two things attractive. One, people attractive, and you yourself get attracted to that, to whatever you want to do. In that way, I met so many runners. Because of this chapter, we used to go to IIT, we used to go somewhere else, Auroville, or we used to go to Bombay, we used to go to Hyderabad, and then we used to go to Cochin. All these places we used to go for it. So the whole running community came into me. That way, I met Milind Soman. So I got hooked on to Pinkathon. Then I met Milind Soman. Of course, another one girl called Sharmila Vasudha Kamal. She's in Bombay. She contacted me. That's how I think we two also got connected with Pinkathon in the beach, if I remember. Yeah. So that's how I got into Pinkathon. And Pinkathon gave me the challenge of running from Republic Day to Independence Day. So once I did Republic Day to Independence Day, then I did Independence Day to Republic Day. Then they just got hooked onto it. I said, why I can do this much? Why not do? And then Sirens, again, this Sirens was introduced to me by another runner friend called Parvati Ramesh. She's in Coimbatore. She introduced me to him. He used to give us a lot of challenges. He's into fitness. He's a fitness freak. He used to give us a lot of challenges. And one of them is this running 2023 or 2022 in that year, that kilometers. Just got onto that, hooked onto it, got really properly hooked onto it. In the meantime, I took up steps challenge, 100 days steps challenge. That is for 10 days, they used to give a target. So you have to do 4,000 steps, you have to do 6,000 steps. One day you have to do 10,000 steps. Like that, they used to give us challenges. So I took up that. Then I did 100 days of running. So it just came. Once you get hooked onto this running or walking or what, you start looking out for avenues. You start looking out for what else can I do? That's how, you get hooked onto it. That's how I also got hooked onto it. It just takes up my time. I'm so happy because the mornings, it just takes it up. And after post-retire, even when I was working, this Independence Day to Republic Day or this walking challenge, if I was not able to do in the morning, I used to go to the office and then walk there in the corridors, or I used to go to the railways. I was working in the railways. So go to the railway station or walk down the main street, Somehow I had to finish the kilometers that day. I used to do like that. That's how I got hooked onto this. And then you came in and you put in this 2023 walking club. It was amazing. To see all those people, doing this. My God, it was, you don't know what a pleasure it was to see and have people doing this along with you. That really motivates you a lot.
Awesome, awesome, ma'am. Very, very happy to see the organic progress of yours. I mean, that really speaks volume. You just put two and two together and, made it into a beautiful puzzle. Picture perfect, right? So I want to
Yeah.
know a little more about your regime. Like, how do you prepare your mind? See, you have a target and it is for 365 days, right? This year, we have started another club called 2024, which is 2024 kilometers. But how do you set a target? For example, if somebody just wants to start, how do they, set themselves to think, okay, I need to do so much. How much can I do? What should I do? How should my sleep pattern be? What can I eat? And what if I don't do for 2 days? So I want to know a little more about all that, ma'am.
See, the first, always what we say to a runner or a newbie, the first challenge is getting out of the bed. You got out of the bed, fine. Walk to the shoes. You wore your shoes, come out. You walk, you don't walk, you simply stand, doesn't matter. First, get the practice of getting up, putting on the shoes, coming out. So once you have come out, you know what you say? Okay, I have come out. Let me walk a kilometer. So you walk a kilometer. That you do 2 or 3 days. Then you say, oh, I can walk 1 kilometer. I think I can walk even 2 kilometers. So the next day you walk 2, 3 kilometers you walk. Like that, it just starts slowly. First and foremost is getting up, putting on your shoes, going out. That is the first thing. Once you start doing that, you can really do it. You will start doing the walks or runs or whatever. Second is, suppose you have a target, you just divide, like you have already told that it's just like that cricket match. In so many overs you need so many runs. Just divide your target. Initially, when I started 2021, I calculated 2021 divided by 365. That means 5 kilometers per day. Okay, that is doable. I was doing only like that, 5 kilometers. I used to do only 5 kilometers. Some days it used to come to 6 or 7. Has to be again. Oh, okay, it is reducing now. It is coming down. The day number of days will come down when I finish. That's the simplest ways only. That. Don't strain yourself. Don't try to do too much. Whatever is in your capacity. What many people, when they start this walking, their legs will pain, their knees will pain, okay, back will pain. Oh, nama nadakkaradhanalathan, because we are walking only, all this is happening, they'll sit down. That's not true. What happens is you are exercising those muscles for the first time. There's always been dormant, right? All those muscles, all those things, it has been dormant. You've activated them. So when you've activated them, obviously there will be pain. There's no doubt about it. There will be pain. What you have to do is just get over it.
Absolutely. Well said, ma'am. I think, well said, well said. I think, what you said makes so much of sense, especially for people who are going to do it for the first time, right? Break it into smaller chunks and do every day and do it happily, do it worry-free, and don't get consumed by these small aches which you get in the initial days, right?
Exactly. And even if you're not able to do 1 or 2 days, doesn't matter at all. Okay, you have to give your body a rest. And in our runner thing, you say you listen to the body. We use that word, listen to the body. If something is doing something, just give the body a rest, because the body knows to heal by itself. It's the best healer. Your body, your own body is your best healer. The next thing you can start up.
Awesome.
Main hydration. You have to really drink water, and then food. Just see that you consume all that is, you have a protein, you have carbohydrates, you have fats, you have minerals. You just see that it's a balanced diet. Nothing, no, it's not a big rocket science at all. People will scare you. They'll say, oh, I did this. You, especially when 4 or 5 runners get together, when you listen to them, You'll just say, oh my God, I don't do anything of this. So that means I can't run, is it? Nothing of that sort. Okay. Very, very simple. Do what you can do, how much you can do when you can. You can't do it in the morning, do it in the evening. What I do, I walk in the morning and I walk in the evening also. Some days, I have taken up the step challenge. Sometimes the steps will not be enough. I walk inside, I put on the TV, or Suki Sivam or some Pattimandram, I put it, or some movie I put. I walk inside my house. Corona period, we walked inside the house. My terrace is my best place to walk or run. I run 21 kilometers in my terrace. I have the company of all the wonderful birds. The breeze, the air is mine, the oxygen is mine, the space is mine. I don't have to be scared of any of those cars coming suddenly, or those buses coming suddenly, or any of those dirty dustbins or the potholes. I just enjoy. I do that. Wherever I find place, I just go about round.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so
It's just that
excited.
find your
I mean,
place.
your excitement is infectious. I'm getting, all that positive vibes from you. Ma'am, I have a question about the sleep. Like, many people say that, they have very late nights, or maybe due to work, or maybe due to some fun times they have on a weekend. How do you manage your sleep patterns? And then how do you get back to, doing your exercise the next day? Especially when you have slept late, it's so difficult to get up in the morning, right?
Yeah, that one aspect is really there. There again, you have to be very, very disciplined, for your sleep. 8 hours sleep, they say. At least minimum you should have 7 hours sleep. I Previously when I used to do like that, I used to feel very tired when I get up to do the strength training or yoga or one. But now I have trained myself to go to sleep early. It will be very difficult initially, but definitely there are some lovely teas, which you can have initially to help yourself. It's not that you should become addicted to that, but there are so many teas or some things, that which you can use to have it before you go to sleep. It gives you a good sleep. Or just a simple meditation. Just close your eyes. Saying you will get used to that also. That also needs training. Even your sleep patterns needs training.
I think a
You
lot of
have to first of all by 7 o'clock finish your dinner.
dinner.
By 7 you finish your dinner. What happens is enough. See, as much as the food stays in your stomach, it'll be difficult to get to go to sleep. I have experienced it many times. So eat by 7. Even by if you eat by 6:30, 6:55. But no, eat by 7. Okay. Have a small walk before you go to sleep. Just say what 2-3 minutes a walk. You will fall asleep. Guaranteed.
Awesome, awesome.
Unless and of course you are troubled by your thoughts, you have a lot of thoughts coming up. I know sometimes even I do that. I'm troubled by thoughts. That means I just go this way and that way, toss and turn. I don't sleep. That too happens. I'm not saying that this is the perfect way to sleep. But again, you have to train yourself. You have to practice to sleep. That is what I feel.
Awesome. Ma'am, what is the kind of determination? Because I'll tell you the statistics of last year. In 2023, out of the 18 participants who we had who formed the team, three of them quit in the middle. So, what is one message that you would want to give for people who quit in the middle? It is well before if they had worked, they would have finished the entire race. So, what would you give one piece of your knowledge to the quitters?
Never quit. See, even if you can't see the target is just push aside the target. We are not doing for the target. What are we doing for? It's for our good health, for our mental peace, right? For our physical and mental health. That's what we are doing there. If you are thinking that you are doing for that, you will not quit. Even if I can't do 5 kilometers, I will do 2. That's what the sirens they say, 365 days if you're doing, you don't have to do daily 10 kilometers, 10, 15 kilometers, or do 2 kilometers a day. See, sometimes, that brings a lot of change in you. That 2 kilometers, yeah, it's so nice. I should do a little bit more. Let me go out and try this more. Your whole attitude, your differentiations or your problems, so many things get solved there. Seriously, Vidya, so many, I also know, even I have also felt, so many people say, when I feel disturbed, I just put on my shoes and go for a walk. And when you come back, you forget it. Right? So the determination or whatever it is, don't take it as a target. Take it as something you are doing good for yourself. I always say it's an insurance. You don't have to take life insurance policies. This is an insurance policy for your later life.
Awesome,
That's
awesome. Well said, ma'am. You also, made a very valid point. You said, like, you need to be determined. You need to, you don't stress yourself with a target. I think then, you will be able to push yourself
exactly.
or get out of your comfort zone much better, much easier that way. Very good.
Yes,
Ma'am, I
yes,
have
yes.
another question. Like as I told you, out of the 18, 3 quit, and only 4 were able to complete the race, which means 2023, only 4 were able to do. I know you are one, and we have 3 others. I am also one among the 3. So, what do you have to say for people who started? Who did all the 365 days, not every day of that, but still they worked up to the target till the end. They might have not achieved the 2023, but they did try and push themselves much more than what they did otherwise. So I feel even they are achievers. Because some of them were first timers, they have never walked ever in their life, and now we had 4 levels. We had level 1, which was 505. We had level 2, which was 1010. Level 3 was 1515, and then we had level 4, which was 2023. So, what do you have to give a piece of your, not advice, but your encouraging words for those people? Because I'm sure we are going to have many viewers listening to this episode of yours, and what you're going to share might push them a little more out of their comfort zone. So, a few words from you, ma'am.
I have already shared this before also. See, for me, I'm a retired person. Okay, I don't have any responsibilities. Like Saroja Madam also, she's this. I don't have any responsibilities. Okay, I can just be free. I can do whatever I want at any time. But the people who were in our group, they were all people who were working, who had kids, who had to look at their parents and everything. In spite of that, they have done this much. It's super awesome. Just if they keep doing. Also, you people sort of started little bit late. Little bit late you started, right? Isn't it? It's little bit late. So to pick up momentum, it will definitely take a long time. But now you are doing now, if they just continue to do it, they are super awesome. It'll be nothing, no problem at all. They don't have to think about that. I didn't achieve my target or whatever it is. They have done awesomely good. Okay, they have they had the discipline, they had the determination. These two are the most important things. And consistency would be because of their job and other problems. But they were not inconsistent. You can't call them inconsistent. It was just 1 or 2 of those days when they could not do. For that alone, what I would say is whenever they find time, just for 10 minutes, just to, if such a problem arises where you can't do on a particular day or you're feeling that you can't do on that day,
Ma'am, can you just start from where you left at the last? We were talking about the instructions for the people who have come out of their comfort zone and done whatever they have done.
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. See, you can't call them inconsistent. Okay, you can't call them inconsistent. They were more determined to do the whatever they had, the challenge they had taken up. Right? You can't call it inconsistent. What was it? They were not finding time to do it. So for these kind of people, for that, what I would suggest is definitely they would find at least 5 minutes time or 10 minutes time. Just do a round somewhere or get out if you're working somewhere. going to the lunch or going somewhere else, just walk the corridor or something like that for 10 minutes. That way, those kilometers will count, right? So that's what they have to just plan a little bit. Otherwise, whatever they're doing perfectly all right. Now I see everybody's into so many, they're all running, rushing out fast. I'm wondering, oh, maybe I'm the slowest now. Everybody's doing really good now. Kudos to everybody. I'm just saying, really claps to everyone. They're all doing awesome well. They need not consider themselves income. They're all consistent. They're all determined. Everything is really great. In case they don't, that one day they are not finding time or they think, one day they can afford to miss. There's nothing wrong about it, right? You have got 366 days left. So what is it? In case anything like that happens, walk inside your house. That's good.
Awesome, ma'am. Ma'am, like, this 2024 and the 2023 club that we had. So we were giving a plaque for every level. We gave plaque for level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had a superstar plaque also. So can you tell me what did it mean to you, and what did it do to your confidence, or did that really make any difference?
Oh my God, receiving, a small recognition in any ways. Okay, a small recognition in any ways goes to really boost your confidence. When you receive, and even when you finish 10 kilometers and you get that medal, you feel so proud of it. You feel so elated. You feel so happy, right? Oh my God, this is my first medal. You bite it, you jump with it, you show it out to everyone. That's the same feeling we had when we received these plaques. When we received the superstar, you need not even tell. I was highly elated getting that. That actually what happens, instills one confidence in you that, oh, I too can do. I thought of myself that I could not do. See, so many things open up in your mind, so many doubts which are in your mind, all open. It's all shattered. The myth is shattered. Whatever myth you had about yourself shatters. Whatever the myth you had about this walking or this challenge, everything shatters. This plug that you gave, it does that. It really inspires, it instills everything in your mind that is required to meet the challenge.
Awesome. And I think this might be my last question before we wrap up today. One more thing is, we had this WhatsApp group where we were every day monitoring. And there were others in the group also who were monitoring and putting. So did this monitoring of those scores on a daily basis help you, perform? Or see, you said the first 2 years you did it only by November or December. But this everyday monitoring, did it also help you in finishing it by June or July?
Obviously, Vidya, obviously. No, I'm a fighter. Like, if somebody goes ahead of me, I have to go 2 steps ahead. I'm that kind of a person. If somebody is walking and I'm walking, of course, I sometimes I do, sometimes I can't, but I'm a fighter. I need to do. Hey, she's running more than me. Come on, I walk fast. I do this, I do that, and I try to go. It did push me. It did push me that, when I see others doing that kilometers and all, wait, she's doing. Why can't I do? Why can't you do, Usha? I ask myself, why can't you do it? You can do it. If everybody starts asking that question to oneself, it really pushes you. It pushes you to do more. That's right. That's what you do in Chennai runners. They say, do more, run more, right? Only thing what I would suggest little bit, everybody started walking now. So at least daily 1 kilometer, if they can try to jog, that will be good. I'm not saying
that's nice.
Much. Just 1 kilometer, or say half a kilometer. Try to jog. I'm not telling run. Try to jog. So slowly when they start jogging, they'll get into that also. I am not telling anybody to run, can walk, but in your walk, just put in, or you always remember how we used to go from a post to post. We used to run one post, two post, one post running, one post walking. Like that. One post walk, one post run. That's all. Then you start walking. If you can
Awesome.
do that, that will add to your kilometers. It will add to your confidence. It will add to your health. It will add to everything. If you can do that, that's just one small suggestion of mine. I wanted to put it in the post, that thing itself, but I thought it was too early to tell anything like that. But since you are talking to me now, I thought if I say it directly, maybe some people might have some little bit effect in that. That's why I just said.
Awesome. I'm sure.
Whereas
I'm sure.
it's not required. You can continue your walking, do what you're doing now, the best. But just try.
Awesome. Ma'am, since you said about this jog and this run, just another question cropped up and a quick answer for that. So, many people think or feel like, oh, I have to become into a particular shape or a particular weight before I can start running or, anything like that. Probably I'm a little bulky, so I can't run. So, is that anything to do with weight, or you feel it is, what is it that runs in your mind, ma'am?
It's a myth which has been shattered long time back. Your weight, your bulkiness, nothing matters. Nothing matters. You're able to run. But your bulky people, I know so many bulky people. This time they have done 32 kilometers run. They have done. So the being bulky, being heavy, being weight, nothing of that sort. It's all here. It's your attitude. You want to run, run. You are not running a race to the podium. You are running a race because you like it, you're passionate towards it, you want to do it. That is all it is. So, however you are, you can run slowly. Nobody's going to tell anything about. Okay, nothing matters. It's all a myth that has been shattered long time back. That ஒல்லியா இருக்கிறவா தான் ஓடுவா அப்படின்ட்டு அப்படிதான் கிடையாது. நானும் கொஞ்சம் குண்டு தான். But I run at my pace. It's not that I run very fast. I run in my pace. Oda. What happens is you will come down also. Your pace also will become automatic. It's everything is in practice. Practice. That is nothing else.
Awesome, ma'am.
It's a
Awesome. Give me five concluding statements before we end today. 5 concluding statements.
All the best to all the 2024 participants. You are all doing awesome. Keep doing what you are doing. Be determined. Be committed.
Awesome, ma'am. I think you wrapped it up in such a beautiful way. Hugs to you. I know you are amidst of a wedding in Goa, but you found time for all of us, and I'm sure we're going to have this GIGF Walking Club 2023 grand finale as a kind of outreach to people, and I'm sure to the years to come, we're going to have more and more people. Our tribe is going to grow. And this is just one of those promos where we're going to create awareness so that, we have more people coming out from all those myths. And I think all those myths, you shattered all of them today. You can be bulky, you can still run. You don't have to follow a morning routine. You can do it any time of the day. It's only your mindset which counts. And of course, sleep is important. Eat right. And say yes to health, and say you can do anything. You can do it at home. You said you can do it in your terrace, and you spoke about being with nature, the lovely birds that hum songs for you, and all those beautiful challenges you spoke about, your step challenge, your running count challenge, and lots more that you spoke about today. I think you gave a complete bouquet of information, and I'm sure the viewers are going to enjoy this. Thank you so much, ma'am. Lots of hugs to you, and once again, happy new year 2024, and waiting to see you as a 2024 superstar also. So thank you, ma'am. Lots of love. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidya. Only it's because of you that I have found recognition in so many other places also.
course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
wish
Thank you so much.
2024 club huge success.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Truly means a lot amidst your busy schedule that allocated time for us. And we are so happy to get all these beautiful nuggets. Now we're going to put it as a garland and see that all of us, work towards it and do much more than what we can on a daily basis. Thank you, ma'am.
All the
Take
best.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye.